I tried to ask you nicely, but you didn't wanna listen or understand. I told you I picked Jesus long ago. He has my purpose and my plan. You told me you were a Christian because you thought that would hold my ear. But not once did you walk in the body of Christ with me throughout those 33 years. I tried to tell you my story from my childhood throughout the years. All you did was judge everyone me. Now I'm feeling fear, you wouldn't tell me really anything about your story other than silence pretty much. But you could make a promise without a true thought of us. What you really never noticed, the one I was in relationship with since I was 7. It takes a long time, commitment every day to build relationship with one. But the relationship you wanted was one of always being the center of attention and on the run. Jesus was my family, and yes, there were ones that hurt me more than you will ever understand. But you said you had enough love for the both of us to get through anything. But when the real storm came, you wouldn't even sing. And when it came to being honest, after many years, you thought you could just buy me a ring. You just didn't understand relationship, wanting to now make it about sin. God knows I tried my best to love you. He was my foundation, my rock, no bad root. Getting through the money, root of all evil, the one you knew, but you just wouldn't let me in. God threw me spinning hours trying to find the key to open up your heart. But every night you would say, I'm tired, roll over and go to bed. These actions never fed a marriage, let alone feed the love and light of God. So always lay in an empty bed, it got to the point all the lies you told came back to me now. God and I searched harder for the key. God knew I loved you and I didn't want to walk away. But when we made our last move again, you chose to lie, make all kinds of promises and never follow through this kind of life. God and I can no longer do, yes, you still might fool some like our children, having them walk in fear instead of faith. But how will you explain it to God when we both are at the Golden Gate? I pray for you every day, and today, many years later, still do, hoping somehow someone brings you to Jesus, so you can see me on the other side. Because the day that we got married, he was the only other one within my heart, the truest love. I believed you were holding his hand too, but in your silence chose to always run to work. You say, I know that you never took the time to get to know me plainly. God and I see that throughout those years. I don't know what kind of picture your lies, fear and silence painted of me. But if you ever chose to walk in faith, not fear, is when you truly see. This is my hope for you one day. A man that did so many things wrong in marriage, allows it to overflow to my children. Hated the life his father lived, yet picked that one to live out. This is not what I wanted for my son, but oh, how history repeats when we're unwilling to listen and learn from the ones that truly love us. But God and I have found the keys you need, they are shining inside my heart. Something you never understood about me, because you chose to never truly love me. I learned love, forgiveness, kindness, care, compassion, and patience under the worst of conditions as a child. How truly hard it is, but when it all comes together through the worst of times, the meaning of the storm, the touch you get from the great divine, there is no other feeling that can never take your place or compare. I learned as a child in the hardest ways, and with you in this life again, it truly is not fair. But kept Jesus hand in hand and knew we would get through each and every storm, even the storm of loving you. My love for you now is the hope in someone reaching you in a way of Jesus again. Today, God and I never could, I will always believe in the best for people. This was always God's purpose and plan for me. He shows me through everything so much I understand today. I understand and see we were the people from two completely different worlds. Yours was the world of money and mine was with Jesus poverty, the way, truth, and life, the walk of life and meeting people. The story of us, of them and him today, building our Christian family still this still together, hand in hand for now 55 years with Jesus and 33 years of marriage. You did touch me for a moment, but then you were gone. This is our story, a journey of right and wrongs. The hardest of times is where your love should show up greater, because God is commitment to greatness in all things. You see a seed I had since 7 many times. He watered inside of me. It is the strongest seed of unconditional love. It becomes greater in me throughout time, but it takes all three to feel that way. And in ours there was only two, so I left with Jesus, the one you truly never knew.